Hey guys, this is Jay. Today we're going to learn how to design magazine cover in Photoshop. Before getting started, please do download the project file, link in the description. With the project file, it will be much easier for you to follow this tutorial. So download the project file and get ready. In case if you want that completely designed .psg file means hit the like button. So after reaching 500 likes, I'll give you the download link. Fine, let's get started. First go to File, New and create a new canvas in Photoshop based on your requirements. If you want, you can go with A4, A5, A6, it's up to you. Make sure to keep the resolution as 300 and the color format as CMYK, which is industry standard print format. Else you can go to the project file, open the magazine cover PSD inside Photoshop. This one is a design ready file, size is A4. I have given you the color palette, the colors we are going to use in this design. I have gone with RGB format just for tutorial purpose. Fine. Next, we are going to create a solid color background. Go to background group, create a solid color adjustment layer. I'm going with white color. It's not going to be a problem. You can go with any color. Next, we are going to create new guidelines layout. For that, go to view, select new guideline layout. There, select custom. Now disable all the options. Enable margin. Here I'm going to keep the size as 0.3 inches. I'm going to apply the same size for all the 4 sides. Once you're done, now click OK. There you go, now our border guidelines are ready. The reason for creating border guideline is to have equal space on 4 sides and to avoid placing item way too close to the edges, which may cause problems after printing. Fine. Next, it's time to drop in our model image. Now go to the project file. Open your model image inside Photoshop. If you don't want to edit the image means you can skip this step. Else if you're going to edit the image means I'll give you a little idea. Now create a duplicate copy using keyboard shortcut Ctrl J. Now go to filter, select camera raw filter. There in basics I'm going to edit the temperature and tint. There I'm going to reduce the temperature a little bit and increase the tint a little bit. Next, I'm going to increase the vibrance and saturation. Based on your image, feel free to experiment and play with the settings here. Fine. Next, I'm going to create that typical blue tone effect. For that, I'm going to select the color mixer. There, I'm going to select the luminance option. There, I'm going to increase the aquas. Based on your image, it will change. For this image, I'm going to increase the aquas around 40%. Fine. Next, go to saturation. Here, I'm going to increase the aquas again to around 20 to create the typical blue tone. Fine. Next, I'm going to play with the other settings to make the image a little more vibrant and colorful. Fine. Once you're done, now next go to presets. There I'm going to select the softening option. I'm going with medium. Now click OK. Fine. Now our image is ready. This is before and after. Now it's time to drop in our model image inside our canvas. Drag and drop the image. Now enable free transform tool Ctrl T and adjust the size and position of the image. Fine, I'll settle with this one. Next, I'll find my image is a little more brighter, so I'm going to reduce the brightness level. For that, I'm going to create a new brightness adjustment layer. Actually, this step is optional, you can skip it. Create a new brightness adjustment layer. I'm going to reduce the brightness level down to -16 and I'm going to play with the contrast a little bit, -3. Fine. Next, it's time to add our text content, which is magazine title. Now I'll disable this color palette. Now create a new group, name it as text. Now create a layer. Now go to color picker, pick white color. You can go with any color, it's up to you. The font I'm using is a free font. I'll give link in the description. You can download it if you want. Next, I'm going to keep the size as 235 pixels and I'm going to type in my magazine title here. make sure to place the title text inside the photo guidelines. Fine, next it's time to hide the text part we don't want. We're going to use masking technique. Now add masking layer to our text layer, like so. Now go to color picker and pick black color. Next, pick the brush tool. There I'm going to select hard round brush, this one. Now increase the brush size. Now zoom in. Now mask the text part you don't want. To make the masking part a little more easier, now reduce the layer opacity down to 40 to 50%. Now continue your masking process. While masking, if you make a mistake like so means, you don't need to worry. Now all you got to do is go to color picker, select white color, paint white color to unmask. I'm sure now you know how it works. I'll fast forward the process. Fine, now our magazine title is ready. Next, it's time to add our other text content. Enable the color palette. Now create a new group inside our text group. I'll name it as 1. Now create a layer. Now go to color picker. I'm going with this yellow color. You can go with any color you want. I'm using the very same font. I'm going to reduce the font size a little bit down to 50%. Now add your text content. I'll create a duplicate copy using keyboard shortcut Ctrl J, edit the text. I'll create another copy, Ctrl J. I'm going to change the color and size of this text layer. Once you're done, our first text content is ready. Let's move to our second part. Create a new group, name it as 2, create a new layer. Now go to color picker. I'm going with same yellow color. Here I'm going to increase the font size and style. Now add your text content. Next I'll create a duplicate copy, Ctrl J. I'm going to keep this alphabet B as bigger. I'm going to use it for 2 words. Create a duplicate copy, Ctrl J. Fine. Next I'll create another copy. Add your text content. Adjust the position of text using your keyboard arrow keys. Fine. Next I'm going to add another text content. For that, create a new group, name it as 3, create a layer. Here I'm going to use a different font. I'm going to change the style and size. Next I'll create a duplicate copy using keyboard shortcut Ctrl J, edit the text. Next I'm going to change the color of the alphabet S. Select the alphabet. Now go to color picker and change the color. There you go. Next I'm going to add another text layer. Now adjust the position using your keyboard arrow keys. Fine, I'm sure now you know how to add your text content and format it the way you want. Next I'm going to add my text content on right side. I'll fast forward the process. I'm not going to bore you. Now our magazine cover is almost ready. As a final step, we're going to add a barcode at bottom. Here, for that, go to the project file, open the mockup barcode image inside Photoshop. Now drag and drop the image inside our canvas. Actually, this step is optional. You can skip it. I'm going to place it here. Adjust the position using your keyboard arrow keys. Once you're done, our magazine cover is ready. Now disable the color palette. Now save the file. To print the file, export the file as PDF, PNG or JPEG and get it printed. So that's it guys, I hope this video is useful to you. Don't forget to hit the like button for more tutorials, subscribe to my channel and please do check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, take care.